Good morning, Little Wild Things Salad Share family. We're here this morning on Monday, September 28th, and we thought we'd show you around a little behind the scenes tour of the farm. So let's go inside. So here we are inside the farm. When you first enter, many of you may recognize who are our pickup customers. We've got our beautiful pickup cooler here where we have retail ready salad greens, edible flowers, and microgreens for anybody who wants to come in and purchase. And then we also have your salad shares ready to go every Wednesday morning. We also have a little retail area here where folks can walk in and make purchases. And then, of course, behind me, you see all of the microgreens. And we do have a lot. We grow about 30 different varieties of microgreens and shoots here. And we also grow the edible flowers starts that go to the outdoor farm, which is where we grow all the edible flowers. And we will take you to the outdoor farm later this afternoon. Haley is behind the camera here. You guys might know Haley. She helps me write the weekly emails, and she's our production manager. You'll see her a little bit later in the outdoor farm tour, but she helps things run smoothly here every day. You may notice behind me here, you see some different colored lights. Those are used for primarily to get flowering growth, and also to get later stage growth. So for herbs, salad greens, and edible flower starts and edible flowers, you want to have a stronger and a different wavelength of light. And then the rest of our microgreens are grown under regular daylight. You will see here that we have everything growing under LEDs for 16 hours a day. It's all on timers, and we know that that's the optimum amount of time to grow the microgreens. We also have an irrigation system here that we're testing out. It's an automatic irrigation system that waters the microgreens. So this is our production area where all the action happens. And here's some of our team members. I'll let them say hi. This is Courtney.
Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm the resident bartender here at Little Wild Things. And one of my favorite things about working here is to see all of the really diverse plant life that we're growing. One of my favorite varieties right now is at our outdoor farm, and it's our strawberry lemonade sunflowers. So,
thanks, Courtney. And this is Amanda down here.
Hi, I do DuPont Market each Sunday, so if you're ever nearby, please come and stop by and say hi. And my favorite little wild thing is the spicy mix.
Thanks, Amanda. So Amanda and Courtney are packing orders right now. This is where we harvest all of the microgreens, we plant all the microgreens, and we pack all of the microgreens, both for our salad share and for our wholesale customers. Okay, so when we plant the microgreens, first we plant them here, and then they go over into this area, which is our germination area. Except for the basils, which we all have on the right-hand side here. But these microgreens are in what we call the germination stage. So they haven't germinated yet, and they like to stay in darkness, and they like to stay stacked so that they get a little bit of pressure, simulating what would happen if you planted a seed underneath the ground outdoors. So every single day, we need to make sure that these are at the correct moisture level, and we also rotate them. It's like a little weightlifting regimen for our microgreens, so that they all get the right amount of pressure, and then they can grow strong roots and stems. After about 3 to 5 days, the microgreens germinate, and then they get moved out under the lights. And then they spend on average about 7 to 13 days under the lights. Haley is showing you some baby purple basil here, but we've got all different kinds on all these racks. We've got herbs, shoots, here we've got pea shoots, all different kinds of beautiful micros. We've got our lovely team area and office. This is where we are able to socially or physically distance ourselves while working at both the desks and spending time together as a team, having our team meetings, etc., doing all of our planning and all the things that we need to do. Let's see. Over here, we've got our washing area. So, of course, we wash and sanitize the microgreen trays and all of our containers between every use. So we've got the standard wash, rinse, sanitize section back here, and then, of course, all of our storage. Now, in the back, you see 2 doors. One of these doors is actually our walk-in cooler. It's built right into the space. And then on the left, we have our seed storage room where we store all of our seeds at a lower temperature and humidity. nice and fresh over time. And finally, in this back area is where we store all of our supplies. Here we have our soil, which comes in on pallets, all the coolers that we use to deliver to you. And in the back here is where we store all of our spent soil. We work with a local business called Veteran Compost, a veteran-owned business, who takes all of the soil after we cut the microgreens and compost it locally so we don't have any waste. So that's about it for the tour, and we'll show you around the outdoor farm later. Thanks, guys. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're here today at the outdoor farm, which is located in Northeast DC at the Carmelite Monastery in the Edgewood neighborhood, which is near the intersection of Rhode Island Ave and North Capitol. And we've had a partnership here with the Friars at the monastery since 2015 when we started the farm. This is the location where we started the farm, and we're excited to show it to you today.
Welcome to our secret garden. I've worked with Little Wild Things since 2017, so it's been super cool seeing both the outdoor farm and indoor farm grow to what it is today. You can see behind me, these are our caterpillar tunnels. They are unheated, passive tunnels that help us grow both edible flowers and greens through the winter. You can see Amanda's working on the dianthus right now, but there are some violas and Salanova lettuces in there. And then in this tunnel we have more lettuces, some kale and chard. And now I'll show you the original portion of the farm where we grow the rest of our edible flowers. Come on in. This is it. We have a bunch of different varieties growing, some that I'm sure you've seen within the salad share itself. One of my particular favorites are dahlias, mostly because they're constantly buzzing with bees and butterflies, and they just have such a beautiful, bright color.
Here's another one of our favorites. This is the nasturtium flower, which is popular on salads. You can also eat the leaves. It has a beautiful spicy flavor and such a brilliant color. If you were in our summer salad share, you may have already tasted this one. As you know, we use organic practices on the farm, and that includes cover cropping. It's a sustainable practice which allows us to nourish the soil in between cycles of different plants. Here you see we have buckwheat planted. One of the special things about having an edible flower farm is all the bees that we attract. This is celosia, which is an edible flower, and the number of bees here is just unreal right now. I don't know if you can even hear the buzzing. Because we have so many varieties of edible flowers and greens at the farm, to finish up the tour, we're going to use time-lapse to show you everything that we have. But before we do, Amanda's going to demonstrate a really cool, efficient method that we have to harvest the greens.